Yep. All right. Appreciate that, RZA. Prince Rakeem in the building. What's going on, man? What's going on? Jordan Live in the building. Got to talk about it. Got to talk about it. So to everybody listening, really, really, really appreciate the support and really the love that's been going on the last couple of days. You know, a lot of people could talk about there's a lot of things going on in the YouTube community, and there is. What I've been seeing, and shout out to I Smoke Hip Hop, what I've been seeing is unity, camaraderie. Shout out to Seven, because he got a video that he made that is so powerful. Well, I'm gonna get to that in a second. The subject of mental health has come up a lot in the last lives. It was in my live. Lady La did one. Shout out to her. I Smoke Hip Hop did one as well. And the stories and the openness that these people have had with me and everybody else on their platform has been nothing short of amazing. It is amazing what you can open up to once you're comfortable with somebody and once you hear real stories and real trials and tribulations. Because a lot of people think the worst only happens to them. Nah, it's a whole lot worse. Whole lot of other people doing a whole lot worse. And I think that's what's good to hold on to sometimes. It's easy to look around and see, oh, might not be doing the best job I'm in, money not be the best. But I believe everybody got something that you can look at and go, you know what? It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. Salute to Seven. Salute to the whole team. When I talk about mental health, it's starting to ring, like when I say that, because it's starting to resonate, I should say. People are starting to go, oh yeah. Now what's going on? The people that I've been speaking with, Lady La, I Smoke Hip Hop, when I mention the word mental health, they open up in a way that's so inspiring. Because those are two modern heroes. Lady La, salute to you. Just speaking about you and Not Smoke Hip Hop, you two are heroes. Yeah, the Avengers is out there and Justice League and Batman's out there. Nah, y'all the real heroes. Salute to my brother too. And salute to Seven, because his story, it's funny because I was on Lady La's live, right? Just talking and saying how I would rather him get his emotions out. If he got to cry, let him cry. If he got to talk, let him talk. I'd rather him do that than to go out, have all that bottled up emotion, and go out and do something that he's going to regret. And damn it, what does it say? Damn it, what happened? He almost got into it. I'm gonna play the video. Respect to you, Lady La. Not gonna stay on here too long, but I gotta speak on it because I just noticed that it's funny because I think I'm just sometimes an individualist. I look at my own self and I go, man, things could be better here, things could be better there. But then I look and I see other people, and other people say their stories, and they're so much worse. And it makes me think, damn, in some respects, I should be very grateful. I should thank God, because it could be a lot worse for me. A lot worse. Still alive. Yep. Right after Lady Love. Right after. Now, Wrath 7 has given me the permission to play his audio. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. But I just got to speak on it because this is starting to resonate. It really is. You talk about mental health and people go, yeah, it's real, especially in our community. We all know people who, yeah, they may be happy one day, and the next day you see them, they're not too happy. Right? We all have that person. Everybody has those days, right? But when you see a drastic change in that person, if you love them, how can you not say something to them? Now, of course, you can't make anybody do anything that they don't want to do. We know that. We are some of the most resilient people in the world. If we don't want to do something, we ain't going to do it. Oneself has to be able to see, oh, okay, something's not right here. Maybe, just maybe, I should go speak with somebody. Salute to Wrath 7. Now, he's obviously outside, and you hear a man speaking to him. I ain't going to play the whole thing, but I'm just going to chop it up and speak on it. Sadly, you can hear the man in distress. You can hear it in the man's voice. You can hear it in his voice that something's not quite right. Wow. And keep in mind, 7 was just saying how everything he does is for his daughter. Everything he does is for his daughter. He got emotional for a reason. Probably a lot of bottled up emotion. And he let it out on Lady La's show. Sound can't hear. Sorry about that. Let's see if we can get that audio. Oh, there it is right there. Sorry about that. Thank you, Lady La. I really appreciate it. You know I'm new to this. Share audio. So sorry. Thank you, Lady La. Let me go on back.
I'm trying to get back to Tennessee.
Are you? I just want to apologize. I'm gonna put this. Can I sit down here on the edge?
No, right now I'm trying to get myself back to Birmingham, Alabama. The solution.
All right. So this 7-year scientist. I
don't want no pictures, man.
I'm gonna show you. I'm showing my face.
Hey, 1/3. They see that whole third answer. I don't know.
No, I'm not gonna put you on camera. I just wanted to apologize to you, man, because I know you out here homeless.
I'm not home. I had a fire 2 months ago. I almost got.
Hey, baby.
That's in 2 minutes. Please, man.
I had to apologize, and I had just did this little podcast on the internet, and I broke down in tears because things going on with me too. And then when I came out the building, what I'm saying, I don't know what the problem was you had with me.
I just lost my debit card. I was over in there waiting on, and it sold the house, man. I don't know.
Now, this isn't here to make fun of the man, because the man is clearly in distress. But you can hear that something is clearly not quite right with the man. Sadly, very sadly. I'll continue on.
I only had less than 52 seconds to get out that burning house, man.
I'm glad nothing happened to you, man. I just wanted to apologize because even though I don't know what kind of weapon you pulled out on me, man, that wasn't cool. Yeah.
You heard that, right? You heard that, right? Weapon. Let me go back. Weapon. This is not even a couple hours after we got off the live. Saying how getting emotion out will be able to keep you from doing something that you're going to regret later on. Listen to what happened with this man. Salute to Wrath of the Seven once again. Seven the Scientists.
52 seconds to get out that burning house, man.
I'm glad nothing happened to you, man. I just wanted to apologize because even though I don't know what kind of weapon you pulled out on me, man, that wasn't cool. Yeah. But your boy's strapped, though. I got me. I know you're strapped.
He was letting them know. He was letting them know. It could have been real dangerous. It could have been a situation. But that black man had the resolve to say, you know what? Nah. For what? Why would I do this? Let me continue.
Back there.
Yeah, I'm like, but I ain't even pulling my gun out. I was like, gonna fight.
I was gonna be.
But how would I look fighting an old man, though?
Look crazy, brother. You would look insane, brother. That's why it's best that you did nothing. It's best that you would rather just have the conversation with the brother, because it wouldn't have been a good look. But at the same time, I'm sure you didn't walk out of your building expecting a confrontation. That would have been completely on him. You was just defending him yourself. However, you doing that, yeah, it would have looked bad. What does Charlemagne the God said? What is it? Nobody cares about the truth when the lie is more entertaining. That's a fact. That's a real fact.
But how would I look fighting an old man, though? You know what I'm saying?
I got to do what I got to do. That was my job as an airman, man.
We were just talking.
Oh, man. Man, oh, man. You hear the man. Clearly not right. Clearly there is something off. Yet he's still, salute to Seven the Scientists, still speaking to the man as a human being. Now, how many of us can honestly say that we can get to a point where we might gotta shoot? We might get to a point where we might gotta fight. But at the end of the day, we have a conversation.
An old man, though. You know what I'm saying?
I got to do what I got to do. That was my job as an airman, man.
We would just talk about black people, man, how we have to stick together.
I was alive, man. When that fucking went up, and over that, man, I was part of doing that explosion, man. I was sad for that. Man, I just got too.
I understand. Anything?
This is really sad. It's really sad, but you know what? It really makes me happy. It really makes me happy that this man, Seven the Scientist, said, nah, not today. Clearly there's something off, and I would rather talk to the man. Again, I'm not going to play the whole thing. You can go to his channel and check out the whole video for yourself. Lady Lie, you've seen it yourself. For anybody who's watching on the rebroadcast, you can go to Wrath of the Seven. I will go ahead and put his, I'll show off his channel in a second.
Think I could do for you, bro? I got a couple dollars.
Couple dollars. The man was just speaking about how a weapon was shown on him, how he almost had to fight this man. And at the end, he said, I give you a few dollars. Wow.
I understand. Anything I could do for you, bro? I got a couple dollars. Here, you can have it. No, I'll give you one for your own. Well, you gotta take it because I'm not gonna.
Brother probably gave him a cigarette, gave him a stove. Look at that. Look at that.
I'm sorry, my brother. I just.
And he's in Seven is apologizing. Seven's apologizing. He didn't go out his building expecting that confrontation. Seven's apologizing to this man.
I'll give you one for your own. Well, you gotta take it because I'm not gonna. I'm sorry, my brother. I just. God bless you, man. For real. I had to come here and apologize to this man.
Oh my God, man.
I got a couple of dollars, man.
I'm fine.
You sure?
I'm fine.
Hey, I love you, bro.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I love you, bro. A man that he's never met in his life. A man that, in all respects, could have had the firearm pulled on him. And a man who also put his hands up to fight Seven. And at the end of it, he not only offers to give the man money, he gives him a cigarette and says, I love you. Jesus Christ. Can't tell me there's no higher power. You can't tell me there's no higher power.
I'm fine.
You sure?
I'm fine.
Hey, I love you, bro. I ain't mean no harm. It's just you going through something.
I'm fine, so, baby.
And acknowledges that he acknowledges with him. With a smile. He's not downing the man. He's not downing the man. But he lets it be known. Listen, you had a moment. I see what it is. Salute the purple one in the building. Jesse, I see you, baby. Thank you. I'm glad he stopped and showed compassion over another human being. Absolutely. He don't down the man. He just says, I see that something's happening. Obviously beyond your control, but something's happening. One more time, y'all. I'm sorry. Listen, this to me, this gives me chills. This gives me chills, y'all. Y'all don't understand. I don't want to sound like, I don't want to, you know what I mean? My voice is trembling. This is powerful stuff right here, y'all.
I love you, bro. I ain't mean no harm. It's just you going through something.
I'm fine, so, baby.
Oh yeah, because I'm a man. I'm
fine, so, boy.
Are you over at the Faith Mission here?
Arsenic almost died.
Over there off the east. I just wanted to apologize.
Arsenic died. The boy been what you call bipolar.
My brother, I had to come a man. I'm glad you was still out here. You don't need no money or nothing, bro.
He's pretty much saying take the money. He's not even off. Salute to Seven the scientist. He's not even offering no money. He's pretty much saying, bro, take it. Here. Come on, man.
That's my dude, man. I had to come back.
Mutilation, grandma, hell, boy, more. The best. I saw what I was.
You're a black man like me, my brother. Hey, you take care, man. You my prayers and blessings.
Prayers and blessings. Oh my God. Oh my God. When I see acts of compassion, y'all, when I see somebody doing something for somebody, not because they're told to do it, not because they necessarily have to do it, but because they want to. And not only did he want to, it's after a moment when I almost have to tussle with you. Maybe I almost have to do something that I'm going to regret, where I'm definitely not going to come home that night. I'm going to do that kind of action. And then I can still show compassion for one, especially a brother. How is this not inspiring? This is inspiring me. And Lady Law, we was just speaking on your live saying how I don't know who it was saying how they should be a challenge. $100 or something like that. You buy like 100, you know what I'm saying, sausage biscuits or something like that, and you just give them out. And then you see if somebody else is gonna match that 100, and you just give it out. Give it out to the people who's less fortunate. This is wild. And I show this because there's a time to heal and there's a time to help. You can heal while helping, and you can help while healing. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that God?
Salute, man. And you sure you don't need anything, bro? You want one for the road? You good?
One for the road. That's a brother right there. Want one for the road, bro? Want one for the road? That's love, baby. That's love right there.
Take care, my brother. Take care. So this is my part.
And then he pretty much goes into what happened. And I'm going to show a little bit of that because I had to show that interaction, and I had to chop down that interaction between him and the man, because that is the perfect example of how we can absolutely have a moment. We can have a moment, right? And we can be in our feelings. We might even cry a little bit, but that shows the power of that cry. It shows the power of just getting things out, speaking, talking. I can speak as a black man. We bottle things up. We bottle shit up. And then before you know it, bam. And again, it happens. It never happens when you want it to happen. It always happens at a time where where you're least expecting it. Compassion for one. I had to show that video and that interaction. I might play a little bit more of what he's speaking on, because he definitely put some respect on Lady Law's name and I Smoke Hip Hop's name. So I'll play a little bit more of that for him to give a little bit more context behind that. Because I know just from that interaction, it's like he's going to give a little bit more context. We'll chop it up too.
The office and labs around here. I broke down on Lady Law 2.0 show, crying like a little girl.
He's just that's that male pride and ego. It wasn't that bad. He wasn't sobbing, that ugly cry that we all have. It wasn't that. The man just had a moment. That's all.
A little sissy, a little bitch or punk, whatever.
Not at all, brother. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all, brother. You had a moment. And you know what? I think everybody who was listening, and there was a couple people in the live, a couple people on the panel that appreciated your honesty and appreciated that you shared a moment talking about your loved one, talking about your daughter. That doesn't make you any of those things that you said, my brother.
People want to run with that about 7 of scientists. So when I come out the office building, that gentleman there, he just, that negative energy, man, he just was like threatening me.
You heard it. Negative energy. Now you can feel negative energy. It's not one of them things where it's just like, oh, there it is. You feel it. You can walk in a room and you can feel the tension. You can walk in a room and you can just tell. You can feel negativity. I don't know how many Spider-Man fans is in here, but you get a spider sense. Like it tingles you. You feel the negativity.
Energy, man. He just was like threatening me. So he pulled out a weapon. I'm like, I'm strapped.
Man, he just walking out the building. Now he didn't go into detail about what was said, but he came out the building and bam, a situation that I'm sure he had no intended on being in. That's what life does to you sometimes. It puts you in situations that you're not expecting. Sometimes it puts you in situations that you're not ready for. It's how you go through those situations that tells your character.
this building, that gentleman there, he just, that negative energy, man, he just was like threatening me. So he pulled out a weapon. I'm like, I'm strapped. I'm not, whatever, man. And then I wasn't even gonna pull that out. He pulled out a little rusty thing. Then he wanted to fight. So he
Pulled out a rusty weapon, dropped that, then he wanted to fight.
took his jacket off.
Now, we all know that's the universal sign. A Negro ready to fight when that jacket comes off, the hoodie comes off, the book bag comes off. You already know what's about to happen.
So he took his jacket off. And then I almost took my jacket off. I was like, man, I'm going to get a workout on him. But how would I look? You know he has mental health problems. He's homeless. And he didn't even want, I was going to give him some money. He don't know how many, I might have a couple of $100 of cash on me. I would have just threw to him because I'm that kind of dude. Because when I walked away, I started feeling bad. Because that's how we are as black people. We frustrated about other stuff. And then we'll take it out on an innocent person, old man like that.
Listen, look, man. Oh my God, man. If that ain't the gospel right there, you never know what somebody's going through. But you know what? We are all guilty of that. We angry at something else that's beyond somebody's control, but yet we take that out on the people who we shouldn't take it out on. Now, again, in this case, it's a little different because he had a weapon pulled out on him. Hey, okay. Thank God he handled it the way he handled it. You feel me? Because if it was anybody else, it could have been really bad situation. But we are guilty of taking our anger sometimes on the wrong people. I myself am guilty of that. Very much so.
Because that's how we are as black people. We frustrated about other stuff, and then we'll take it out on an innocent person, old man like that. Even though he probably near my age, he just don't look like me or have this type of lifestyle I got, he's still a man. He's still my elder, and I still should respect him. I could have whooped his ass up and down this motherfucking block, real talk. And it's a stand your ground law in Ohio now. When he pulled out that little weapon and stuff,
It's no holds barred at that point. No holds barred. He didn't do it.
I had the right to defend myself. But, when he put his hands up, I was like, okay, I'm about to put this work on him. I'm about to lay these paws on him. And I was about to, and I was going to cross the street. So I'm the scientist. I got to think logically now. So I'm like, no, you got to come to me and I got to feel threatened, you know what I'm saying, before and there's security cameras and bike patrol.
So it's not like you just going to go home. Not like he was just going to hop in his whip and be out. Cameras everywhere that would have been caught. Patrol everywhere. It wouldn't have been good. Now, it would have been worse for him, but it wouldn't have been good for some of the scientists.
This is my park. This is where Lab 7 is around here. And I could have probably went to jail for beating up an old homeless man. How would that?
No, probably, my brother, you would have. Now, again, probably not. You know what, though? But because you was defending yourself, probably not. But that's the way to think, though, however, in my opinion. That's the way to think, especially when you have something on you. I'm not going to use for YouTube purposes. I'm not going to say what it is. But let's just say when you have a firing object on you and you know that you have the upper hand, you definitely always have to have that mindset set that, yeah, what if I do this? Oh, I'm going down. I'm going to jail. I'm not going home that night. I'm eating jail loaf instead of a good home cooked meal.
I have looked. 7 of scientists just got off a Lady La 2.0 show. Beat up an old homeless mental health man. And we talk about mental health problems.
That would have been the narrative. That absolutely would have been the narrative. As soon as we get off the live talking about mental health, bam. Homeless man beat up by 7 of scientists.
And we talking about the problems of black people. I wouldn't even let that energy get to me, man. I was like really cool and calm. And then all my students coming from the arts college that I've used for my illustrations. It's another college down here I'm alumni with. And these students come, they seeing some of the scientists out here arguing with a homeless mental health man, about to lay paws on him because he almost caught me at the right time where it wouldn't have been my ego something to prove. It was just like, I'm out here walking, just trying to get myself together, man, where I probably would have hurt that man. He didn't have many teeth as it is, if y'all seen him. I'm like, man, I'm glad that I'm in a place, because some young dude would have whooped his ass. Some young black dude would have put it on him. Me, I'm gonna think intellectually first. I'm like, I'm not about to go to jail for some.
I was just saying that. Even in your heart of heart, even if you know you are in the right and the law's gonna be on your side, you're still gonna go to jail. You at least gonna see the inside of something. They not just listen. You not a police officer. You not blind and blue-eyed. You not just gonna go home that night. But he was defending himself.
BS, because I'm in my emotions right now, and I'm feeling the way I'm feeling.
That's how Negroes get into trouble. That's it right there. We get in our feelings, we get in our emotions, we let a temporary emotion cause permanent damage to not only ourselves and our family, but to other people in their family. Think about that. A temporary feeling causes permanent damage.
Feel me? I just, that's what I'm saying. And I'm like, blessed one, I might have to adopt you, bro.
He putting respect on Bless One name.
So much like me. And even I think you and Jordan was talking about it.
Salute to you.
Like the way you talk, I know that the young lady might have took it wrong. That was on the live. I didn't even catch that. But I heard you talking about it. And I heard her saying stuff in the chat about the N-word. And she might have took you wrong because you're aggressive how you talk. It don't bother me. Like, when you talk hype like that, I get hype and
I have to put respect on Seven's name right now. I have to. I definitely have to. Please, 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 with respect to him, check out his channel. There it is right there, Seven's Wrath. It's right there. Definitely check him out. How can you listen to that and not respect his resolve? How he could have been on some monkey shit. Easy would have been on some monkey shit. And he would have been justified in doing it because he was threatened. He would have been defending his person. But guess what? We wouldn't be hearing Seven's name for a while. That man's daughter gonna be missing daddy because of a temporary action that caused permanent damage. I've already done almost 40 minutes. I'm not going to stay too much longer. I just really wanted to say, y'all, really just wanted to say that a lot of people suffer in silence. Too many people you know right now, as I speak, you know somebody who's suffering, but their pride won't let you in. They'll let you in. They ain't gonna let you all the way in. Look at the symptoms, notice the symptoms, and talk. Talk. Just listen to that person. You never know what that person's going through. And I show that video to say that compassion for people who are obviously, clearly, there's no suffering in silence with those people. Clearly, mental health has ravaged their life. You have to show a level of compassion that's not always going to be nice. You're not always going to want to do it. But deep down in your heart, you know that you would want somebody, especially if you're suffering, to treat you kindness, respect, because at the end of the day, they are a human being, but to know that it's okay, and to know that there is more to life, and that whatever you're going through, no matter how much pain it is, time heals all wounds. And once you decide to yourself, okay, I need to get help, I need to speak to somebody, that's half the battle. That's half the battle right there. You just saying, let me speak to somebody. I want to say thank you very much for everybody tuning in. I want to say thank you very much to Seven the Scientist for letting me use his footage for the night. I want to thank Lady La, like Seven says, Lady La 2.0 Oprah. That's what she's feeling like right now. Salute to her. Princess, if you're hearing this, I love you very much. I hope everything's going great. Blessed one, thank you. You are my brother for life. I appreciate it. This is therapeutic for me, guys. This is therapy. I only got 85 subscribers. Not getting paid off of this. No advertisements, no monetization. This is therapeutic for me. Through the grace of God, that subscriber count goes up. I pray it does. But you know what? This is therapeutic for me. And in the time that I've done this, in only about 2 months that I've really said, you know what, I'm going to hunker down on YouTube. I've met some of the realest people that I've ever spoken with. And I am truly blessed just to be able to talk to real people, have real people respond back to me, and to have an understanding. So even if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in my lives, I could care less. Because the fact of the matter is that I'm speaking, and this is going to help me sleep better at night. I pray that by listening to this, you'll sleep better at night. And you'll look at somebody that may not have it all upstairs, but you'll look at them and say, you know what? I'm praying for you. I'm hoping and praying for the best for you. Because you know what? That could be anybody. And sadly, could be any of us at any time. Tomorrow's not promised. It's never promised. We're on God's time. We're not on our time. We're on God's time. Thank you very much. I love you. Have a good night. Take care, and I'll see you later. Peace, y'all.